Hey guys, Ash here from Cursed4Eva.com and welcome to part 2 of my extensive list of accessories for the Galaxy Note 2. So in the first part we covered cases, battery replacements, extended batteries, that's batteries over 6000 mAh, external battery packs, screen protectors, USB OTG and getting a wireless keyboard or mouse to work with the Galaxy Note 2 and so on. So if you guys haven't seen that part, the first part of this video yet, then go ahead, click on the link that shows up, that's up on this video, or the one that's in the description, and go ahead, watch part 1 of this video and get back here. So again guys, for those of you joining me from part 1, so let's start with NFC. So I'm not going to go really into detail for NFC because that's about a 16-minute video. I've made that already, so the link to the NFC video is there in the description. So on how to actually program NFC tags and what is NFC, what different kinds of NFC tags are out there, and so on. So right now I'm just going to show you what NFC can do, a quick little demonstration. So guys, these are NFC tags, these are NFC keychains that can be programmed, and these are NFC stickers. This one is similar to the one that I have on my desk. So what this does is it turns off my Bluetooth and it turns on my Bluetooth and turns off my Wi-Fi. If I swipe over it once and if I swipe over it again, it turns on my Wi-Fi and turns off my Bluetooth. So it's kind of like a switch. So let me just show you. Right now you see Wi-Fi is on, Bluetooth is not. So I just put it over there and take it. Now if Bluetooth gets turned on, that's my out profile, as when I leave my house, that's what I need. I need Bluetooth to be on and I need Wi-Fi to be off. So let me just do it again. And now you see Bluetooth turns off and Wi-Fi gets turned on again. So these NFC tags are pretty inexpensive and they're available from Amazon.com, and links to getting these NFC tags are there in the description. So guys, let's talk a little bit about headsets. Alright, I'm not a big fan of wired headphones, so I generally rely on Bluetooth for my headset needs. And for taking calls for a single ear one, I kind of use this one. It's the HM1000 from Samsung. It sells for about $35 on Amazon, and it's really good. On the downside, you cannot stream any audio with it. It's a mono headset. Some mono headsets allow you to stream audio, but this one doesn't. But what it has going for it is it's got amazing clarity. The person on the other end can hear me really good. And the sound quality is pretty good as well. But what I really love about this headset is its battery life. It gives me about 8 hours on calls, but the standby period is really high. I kind of get about 8 to 10 days out of this. I use my phone for about an hour at max per day. Unless I'm testing it, I use it for about 45 minutes to an hour for calls a day. I generally have to charge this headset like 2 or 3 times a month. That's it. So it gives me anywhere between a week to 10 days while using it for an hour a day for calls. So I really like this. As far as I'm home, I've never had anybody ask me, are you on a headset? Alright, it's really crystal clear. But if you guys don't want a mono headset and are looking for something for your music needs, there are 2 that I really like. One, the BT3030 Jabra Street. The other one, the Jaybird JF3, Jaybird Freedom JF3. So both these headsets have a few positives and negatives. So let's talk about the positives and negatives here. The Jabra BT3030, on one hand, what it has going for it is it's got a 3.5mm jack here, which means if your earbuds stop working at any point of time, and if it's past the warranty period, you don't have to throw away the headset. You can just get another 3.5mm headphones and plug it in. So that is something I really like about it. It comes with a lanyard and a short 3.5mm wired headphones. So it's really good in that sense, and it also has individual keys for everything. This is for calls, this is for pausing and playing, skip back, skip forward, and volume controls. The microphone on it is not the best, but if you're in a room, if you don't have a lot of people around you, if you don't have a lot of background noise, it does the job. But if you're in a crowded place, there are times when I've had to actually hold the microphone up to my mouth for the other person to hear what I'm saying. So for music playback, it's amazing. For calls in crowded areas, not so much. Alright, now coming to the Jaybird JF3 Freedom. These are great earphones. I actually had a Jabra BD3030 about 3 years back, and then it stopped working. I actually had a lot of water spill on it, and when it stopped working I went back and bought the same thing. I don't do that. I don't buy the same device again unless and until it really impresses me, and this impressed the hell out of me and I bought the same one again. But what I don't like about it, one thing I don't like about it is the fact that it gives you a lot of clutter at times, because you've got a lanyard and you've got the earphones as well. So that's a lanyard cable and your earphone cable. That's two things running around my neck, and that increases the clutter a little bit. At times they get tangled and so on. So I was looking for some weightless earphones, and that's when I came across the Jaybird JF3 Freedom. It had some great reviews. I bought it and I've really not been disappointed with it. It ships with these kind of grips, inner ear grips and the outer ear grips as well. You get it for both ears. I'm just using it for one. So it's really good, but again, this has some drawbacks as well. The one thing that has really annoyed me about the Jaybird JF3, let me show you that. So say for example you're on the music player and you're listening to track 4. So now track 4 is almost done, the headset is paired. Okay, before we do this, let me just show you. This headset has, this button works for attending calls, ending calls, and for pause and play. This is lowering your volume, increasing your volume, going back, long press it and it skips tracks. Okay, so it doubles up for skipping tracks as well. Alright, so what I'm going to do here guys is, once this track is done, I'm going to try to skip back to that track and I'll show you what happens. So the track is done. So now I'm going to try to go back a track. So I press and hold it. It takes a few seconds to register, and as you see it gets registered only after 3 seconds, because it takes 3 seconds of holding this to go back a track. So what Android does is, it thinks you want to listen to the same track again, and it just plays the same track back. That is track 5 and not track 4 that I wanted. So I'm pressing and holding it, and again I have to press and hold it, and now it registers within 2 seconds and I go back a track. So this is something that's a little bit annoying with the Jaybird JF3, but the Jaybird JF3 is a solid headset nonetheless. Both these headsets give you about 6 hours of music playback and 8 hours of calls, so they're really good in that regard. The Jaybird JF3 sells for about $80 to $90. It varies from time to time, it fluctuates. And the Jabra BD3030 sells for about $60 on Amazon. Again, links in the description guys. Alright, now we get to stands. There are 2 stands that I use that I really like. One is the spider stand. This sells for about $18. You can just, change it any way you want and just, shape it to whatever shape you want, and this is what I use. It's good, and it isn't, I've had it for a year and I can still mold it to whatever shape I want. There are no quality issues there, and it's pretty good. And you can use it for any device basically, and with other devices you can just place it this way and have a USB charger, your USB cable plugged in from below. With the Galaxy Note 2 you still can do it, but I'm a little afraid because the Galaxy Note 2 is a little too big. I'm afraid of it falling down, but it can be done anyway. It's a very inexpensive stand, costs you about $2.79. And it does what it's supposed to. That's it. So these are the 2 stands that I use and that I recommend. If you don't want a simple stand and you want something with a few more features, take a look at the Samsung Smart Dock for the Galaxy Note 2. It comes with a HDMI output, that is, it's got an inbuilt MHL adapter, 3 USB ports, one 3.5mm stereo connector, and a microUSB charge port. So that sells for about $100 on Amazon.com. So talking about MHL brings us to the MHL Adapter. So this is the MHL Adapter for the Galaxy Note 2. It costs about $25. The one thing I want to tell you guys over here is that, okay, first off, what's MHL? The MHL adapter is what you need to mirror your Galaxy Note 2 screen onto big screen TVs or a HDMI capable monitor for that matter. So how MHL works here is you actually plug in your micro USB cable here and plug it into a power source, either a wall adapter or a USB port on your PC or laptop. plug this into your micro USB port here and plug a HDMI cable at this end. Let me just show you how it works. You need to make sure that the one you buy is meant for the Galaxy S3 or the Note 2. Because what Samsung did with the Galaxy S3 going forward from the Galaxy S3 is change some pin configurations, which means any MHL adapter that was available before the Galaxy S3, that is for the Galaxy S2 and the original Galaxy Note, is not compatible with the Galaxy S3 or the Note 2. So the link to this is there in the description. So if you already have a pre-existing MHL cable that you bought with your for your Galaxy S2 or your Note or your HTC One X, then you can get a $5 adapter that actually changes the pin configuration so that you can use it with the Galaxy Note 2. So guys, next we get to microSD cards. Again, something I really like about the Galaxy Note 2 is that it supports microSD. As of now, it's the SanDisk series that's priced the cheapest. 16 gigs for about $17, 32 gigs for about $35, and 64 gigs for $55. Again, the prices I'm talking about the Class 10 cards here. So if you don't know what the classes mean, it's the speed of the card. Say for example, a Class 10 card can theoretically have read-write speeds of 10 MB per second. So if you can see my Nokia card over here, it's a Class 6. Okay, let's wait for the focus to kick in. There you see Class 6. The Transcend here is a Class 10. So I really wouldn't recommend going for any class lesser than a Class 10, because you know, if you're going to be taking photos on it, use burst mode. You can seriously see the difference between a Class 2 or a Class 4 and a Class 10 card, because once you finish shooting pictures in burst mode, it takes a few seconds to process it and save it. That speed is a lot faster when you use a Class 10 card instead of a Class 2 or a Class 4. And then again, you also have, with the Galaxy Note 2, if you're rooted, I have a tutorial on how to swap the internal and external memories. You can fool your Galaxy Note 2 into thinking that your external SD is actually your internal memory, so that you can save your apps and games onto the external SD. In that case, again, having a higher speed microSD card really helps. So go with a Class 10 card or a 64 gig SDXC, because most phones these days, if they come with a microSD card slot, they support 64 GB SDXC cards. So you cannot really go wrong with that. So again, links to all these are there in the description, guys. So these are all the accessories that we went through, guys. And if you've been watching both videos, it means you've been staring at this little green Android guy for about 20 plus minutes now. And if you really like him and you want to get this green Android collectible, again, I've added the links in the description. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the Galaxy Note 2 accessories. These are the accessories that I own. These are the ones that I like, and I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. And if there's anything, just let me know in the comment section. If you find a better accessory, if you think something else is better, let me know in the comment section. I'll probably annotate it onto the video or add links to that in the description as well. So that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching. Before you go, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons. And if you want to hit me up, you can hit me up on Facebook or Twitter or Google+. If you want to stay updated on my latest updates and my latest videos. So that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Ash from Cursed4Eva.com signing off. You guys have a great day. Bye bye now.